What's up, guys? We're going to be doing a Q&A today with some Oreo clan members. We have the leader, Oreo Same Chain 9563, Oreo Prism, Minecraft Dave, and me, Pro Survivor, soon to be Oreo Purger. What's up, guys? We're going to be doing a Q&A on the new hated Call of Duty of 2016. Oh, let me make that 2017. So, if we will start the game now.
Alright.
So, we're going to be doing some gameplay and talking about a little bit of Q&A with our clan members here. This is Oreo Clan. Tell us a little bit about this clan before we start this Q&A.
Alright. Well, from what most people are saying about the game, of how it's futuristic and everything, most people are not wanting that at the moment. Because from what the trailer looks like, you see flying ships, robots raiding the streets, flying in combat in space. Personally, I'm the type of guy that likes futuristic games. I grew up playing Battlefield 2142, which that's a futuristic game. And personally, I don't see what's wrong with the game. Just the amount of hate on it is kind of sad at the moment, because with all these dislikes, they're not even giving the game a chance. It's actually giving the game a bad rep, and it's not even out yet.
Can you tell us a little bit in detail of what do you think people are hating about the game? Just exos, or is it
probably both, really. The exos, because from what Advanced Warfare showed, not a lot of people like the whole exo movement because of the probably the style that they're mainly used to is just running, jumping, those basics.
Right. And the new games, it's sort of more of a chain-based movement, and people are not liking that because it takes a more portion of their brain to perfect that certain skill point in their brain. I mean, not everybody's completely bad at it, but people are sick of having to learn these new movements, and they're actually, I'm noticing they're changing a little bit. There was exo movements where they went really high, and now it's sort of just little bit every now and then you got a wall running and shit and all that. How can Call of Duty do better, or how do you feel like it can do worse?
Well, from what most people are saying about the game, they want to go back to the original days. For example, like the old MW days, or the old days of COD, like the World War II games, like, for example, Finest Hour and everything. A lot of people grew up on that, and not a lot of people just don't want exos anymore. Personally, I want, but hey, what can we say about the COD community?
They never stop bitching.
I guess Battlefield's gonna win this year,
right,
because of the fact that it's, from what most people are saying, it's gonna take place in World War I. Nobody has said that it's going to be in World War II, so this will be kind of a new game, because there's not a lot of games that are actually based in World War I. Mainly, most games focus on World War II and everything. So this would be an interesting trade, but as I am mostly ashamed to say this, since I'm not really much of a Battlefield fan anymore. Battlefield won this year, I guess.
Battlefield 1 you feel is winning? Yeah.
Pretty much.
How do you... Do you feel that it's sort of getting a little bit old with the future stuff? I mean, sooner or later, don't you feel like they're going to run out of ideas of what they can do for story and, you know, certain qualities of the game? Like movement, chain...
That is a good question. I mean, I don't think Call of Duty's ever gonna really end. I mean, they've been going on since like the 90s, and from what most people really want from now on is like we don't want the futuristic games to go. We want like, okay, take Black Ops 2 for example. That had a perfect balance of old missions and futuristic missions. Like in the campaign, like they didn't like people want that kind of game. They want the future still, but they don't want exos anymore. We don't want like space warfare. We don't want like.
Sorry, Sam. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Okay. Sorry, we're in the middle of the game, but we are like for what most people want. We want like, because in my opinion, we don't really want World War II games. We want like a perfect balance. Like Black Ops 2 had a perfect balance of old/futuristic missions. Because you remember in the campaign, David Mason, who was fighting in the Cold War II, and his father, Alex Mason, from the original Black Ops games, plays in the original Cold War. And that's what people mainly want, is a balance of both futuristic and old.
Right. And personally, I like to see the game get balanced, like in gun damage, handling, you know, because there's a lot of overpowered guns I saw in AW. AW had so many overpowered guns, and Ghosts had a bit of health issues, I believe. I don't know for sure, I sound like an idiot, but I feel like maybe a lot of people blame it on the balancing of the game as well. What do you think they can do to improve the hate on that? Oh shit.
Well, from what most people are really wanting out of the trailer is the new COD 4 remastered, which of course I'm going to be all hooked on. Mainly, I think that's what the players want. They want the modern days, but a lot of people, from what I'm told, want the World War II days. I personally think if the future has to leave at some point, then I want to go back to the old MW days, like Modern Warfare 2 or the original COD, which is going to be coming out real soon.
Yeah. Do you guys like the new Battlefield at all? I know this is an off-topic question, but like, do you feel like Battlefield should have the lead, or do you feel like they should try as best as they can to make the hate go away on this new one?
Well, they pretty much EA Games pretty much already slammed the hell out of Infinity Ward with the trailer and everything. I think they did this on purpose, which is
they were sneaky.
Opinion, but I really don't like the whole Battlefield genre. Personally, in my opinion, it's not all that realistic, but what can I say for COD? It's not really all that realistic as well. But from what... I guess if you wanted to put a realistic challenge between each other, then I guess Battlefield would win. And, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of Battlefield anymore. I mean, the first ever Battlefield I ever played was 2142.
Right. Alright, last question before we end the video. Are we going to see Oreo going to IW? And are we going to see, in the near future, if Oreo gets bigger?
Oh yes, it'll definitely get bigger. Our main goal is to get more members and become more powerful as a clan. Yes, we are moving on to IW, but mainly from what most members want is pretty much they wanted to get the new COD 4 remastered, so it's going to be both the COD 4 and IW. But with IW having a massive amount of dislikes, we don't know yet. We don't know. We need to wait till the game comes out. We need to see what members get it and what members don't get it, and we can decide from there which one should we like move to. Like, we're staying with BO3 no matter what, but we're also moving to IW at the same time. I know that there's like millions of other Oreo clans out there, This is just our clan opinion, really. We're just a fun clan, wanting to get out there, have a good time in the clan. I mean, we're all about, like, getting powerful and showing how good of a clan we are, and maybe one day, I don't know, we'll be up there like FaZe and Optic, I don't know, even though we want to kill FaZe. No offense to the FaZe members.
Wow, there we have it.
Really, yeah, Orio's not really a huge fan of FaZe. But there are clans that are, so, oh well.
Right. Well, as we are running out of time here, anyone else have some opinionated questions or things they want to comment about the game?
I do. Actually, I do.
Go ahead.
I just want to say at least people should at least give Infinite Warfare a try before they start judging and start hating on the game. I mean, it may be in the future, but you never know. They could have added more stuff than what was released on the trailer.
Right.
Maybe too.
I mean, it could be a possible move. It possibly couldn't be a movement at all. It possibly could be an ability that is in the game, right?
Exactly.
But
sorry about that. My mom just had to leave for work.
Yet Charlie Intel has had so much info that further confirms EXO movements and Chain Beast movements in the game.
You never know. Some information in the leak may be false implied.
I want the COD days to go back to FM2 series because ever since Call of Duty Ghosts, everything started falling back then. So I think it needs to go back to FM2 days.
I agree. Well, that's all we have time for. Any other comments we can include before I end this video?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
Alright, this has been Weekend Gamer and the Oreo Clan. See you guys for the next video. Like this video.